If you look at the landscape of professional coaching, executive development, and even self-help, almost everyone is trying to solve behavioral problems at the wrong level. They treat the subconscious like a conscious mind, trying to talk it out of bad habits. It's a waste of time. The subconscious isn't a mind at all. It's a biological network of neurons, holding a vast catalog of past memories and associations. Right now, less than 1% of the population actually understands how to apply neuroplasticity to intentionally rewrite deep-seated behavioral patterns. But if you want a true breakthrough, I'm not aware of a more reliable and accessible skill for anyone who's interested in a more fulfilling life. Every habit, routine, and automated reaction that you have lives as a physical pathway in the brain and nervous system. When a pathway is used repeatedly, it becomes myelinated. A protective myelin sheath wraps around the neurons, providing an insulation-like effect that enables neurons to fire faster, stronger, and with more accuracy, making a new desired pathway the neurobiological path of least resistance. It's no surprise this is incredibly useful for an athlete improving their free throw percentage, but it's catastrophic when applied to a toxic habit of thought, an identity construct, or a limiting belief. You can't simply wish away a myelinated pathway. To change a pattern, you first interrupt the existing one enough to give you the space to create a new neural track for a given stimulus or cognitive activity. Just like building muscle memory, it may not happen overnight, but you can see early results in days and significant changes in weeks. The pruning and production process that governs neurotransmitter allocation works the same for cognitive processing as it does for physical activity. The main obstacle that people face is that they expect the cognitive processing to update instantly. This causes frustration and a lack of commitment to the process. Just like building muscle memory, in the beginning, it's awkward. For a while, it's hit or miss. And then, like magic, it happens. It's not magic. It's how the system was designed. If an old pathway goes unused, the brain actively prunes away those connections, sending the synaptic energy to reinforce the active new pathway. The old track virtually goes dormant. The neurons are still myelinated, but the synapse is gone. Now, this isn't about positive thinking or shifts in mindset. This is physical engineering of your nervous system. The activation is done with deep practice, just like with building muscle memory. However, it's more difficult because the system you're changing is constantly evaluating whether or not it's working. That's why I use the 7-step reset. This gets around the communication gap that exists between the network of neurons, which is signal, and the conscious mind, which uses words. To learn more about this, you can check out Dynamics of Neuroplasticity on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn.